Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, so today we're diving into something really special. It's a recap of the key insights from Money and Mantle, which was this powerful financial conference for Nigerian youth organized by RCCG Seat of David, Magboro. Let's get into it. So, the two financial experts who spoke there, they shared a really powerful idea. They brought together two worlds that sometimes, they seem so far apart, our spiritual purpose and our financial growth. They asked, what if these things are actually connected? And that's really the core of what we're unpacking today. And this one question really set the stage for the entire conversation. What if wealth wasn't just about you? I mean, that really makes you stop and think, right? It challenged everyone in the room to look at money in a completely different way. So let's dive into this, starting with a huge mindset shift they talked about.
All right, section 1, the kingdom wealth mindset. It's not your vault. This was the first major takeaway, and honestly, it's a complete shift in how you see things. It all starts with one question. Who really owns all the resources that pass through our hands every day? You see, one of the speakers, Simpson Adetola, he put it so powerfully. He said, "We are just custodians. The vault belongs to the king." Think about that. It means we're not the owners of wealth at all. We're just the managers, the custodians of a vault that actually belongs to God. Now look at this. This slide really breaks it down. You've got the ownership mindset on one side, the it's all mine to spend and consume mentality. But then on the other side, you have the custodianship mindset. And this one says, hold on, it's God's, for his purpose and for future generations. It's a total game changer, moving you from just consumption to real stewardship and growth. And when you make that shift, it changes everything. Seriously. How you see your salary, why you give your tithe, suddenly it's not a chore anymore. Every single financial decision you make becomes an act of faithful management. Okay, so once that core mindset is in place, the next question is, what do I do now? Well, both speakers laid out some really practical principles to move from just thinking differently to actually doing things differently. Let's see how we go from mindset to action. And they broke it down into 3 key steps, 3 essential actions. Number 1, start with savings. This is the foundation. It's non-negotiable. Number 2, practice stewardship. This is about honoring God with principles like tithes and first fruits. And number 3, think generationally. Don't just think about today. Build a legacy that will outlast you.
And listen, Samson Adetola didn't mince words on this. He said, if you did not save, you are not safe. Wow. It's so direct, but it's true. He was making it crystal clear that savings are absolutely critical, not just for security, but for being ready to grab opportunities when they come. So what does that look like in practice? Well, they gave a great target to aim for. The idea is to live on 70% of your income, give 10%, and then, this is the key part, save and invest 20%. When you make that 20% a habit, you're literally fueling all your future growth. And this is a big one. The other speaker, Ibitoy Kamolafe, he warned about a major trap, the inflationary lifestyle. You know how it is, right? You get a pay rise and immediately your spending goes up to match it. But he made such a crucial point. The goal isn't to just upgrade your lifestyle. The real secret to building wealth is to save or invest that extra income instead. Okay, so we've talked mindset, we've talked savings. Now the conversation got super practical. They started breaking down the actual tools that young Nigerians like us can use to make our money start working for us. They focused on 2 main paths, which you can see here. On one hand, Mr. Kamalafe talked about insurance policies. These are great for long-term disciplined goals. Think risk coverage, school fees, that kind of thing. Then, on the other hand, Mr. Adetola highlighted mutual funds, which are amazing for their flexibility, especially if you're just starting out. Let's take insurance, for example. You can get policies to cover major life events, like your children's school fees, or even providing for your aged parents. Think about it. A family benefit policy can cover your parents' final expenses. That turns what could be a huge financial crisis for the family into a managed, dignified event. That's powerful. On mutual funds? They solve a massive problem for everyday people. They basically let you access high-yield investments that, in the past, were only for the super wealthy. How? They pool money from lots of small investors, like you and me, to buy into big things like treasury bills, which would normally require millions of naira just to get a foot in the door. And maybe the most empowering part of the whole discussion was this. You see that number, 5,000 naira?
That's it. That's all you need to start investing in a mutual fund. There's literally no excuse anymore. The barrier to entry is so low.
Look, what we've just gone through is really just a quick look, the highlight reel of an incredibly rich discussion. Trust me, there is so much more valuable detail in the full session. I'm serious. In the full video, you'll discover deeper biblical insights on wealth. You'll hear personal financial testimonies from both speakers. Plus, they give detailed answers to questions from the audience on investing, how to handle first fruits as a business owner, and this is a big one, the critical difference between trying to blow versus learning to grow. There's just so much more we couldn't fit in.
So if you want to watch the complete Money in Mantle conference, it's easy. Just go onto YouTube and search for RCCG Seed of David Magboro. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to think about. After hearing all these ideas, what's the first step you're going to take to become a better custodian of your resources? What's that one practical thing you'll do? Really think on that. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.